Welcome back to more Deus Ex Part 7. We have arrived back to base. Excuse you. We've arrived back to base and we just saw these.
Yeah?
MIB.
The prisoners on level 3 are a sensitive matter.
Leaving.
Leave the interrogations to Mr. Simons. You are authorized to receive your orders from Joseph Manderley, after which you will return to the helipad.
Simons. You guys from DC? What agency?
Please proceed to Manderley's office. We will expect to see you shortly.
Okay.
Do not question the prisoners yourself.
Guess what I'm gonna do?
We will be waiting. I do not understand the reason for your delay. Interesting behavior, Mr. Denton. I do not understand the reason for your delay. I do not understand the reason for your delay.
They had us picking up the bodies you left in the statue. What a chore.
I didn't leave any in there. Not that much.
Agent Navarro was grinding gears over how you handled Castle Clinton. Not hard to flip her switch, is it? Gunther says you guys really whacked some tails in the statue.
Oh, yeah.
They've got some kind of specialist from Washington downstairs. Somebody to interrogate the prisoners. Liberty Island is off limits.
Of course.
The island has been declared a crime scene and will be the subject of a thorough investigation.
We will no longer be walking off that way.
From now on, all travel to and from HQ will be by copter.
Yep.
Unatco is going to make sure what happened tonight doesn't happen again.
Okay.
They're bringing in experts from Washington. Carry on, Agent. Unatco is going to make sure what happened tonight doesn't happen again. Long night, huh? I better make my rounds.
So do I. Let's go.
Don't worry about what the guys are saying about Hell's Kitchen. If it wasn't for the warehouse, I'm sure you would have helped out with the firefight in front of the hotel.
I did, but...
I know for a fact from when you were at the academy that you can do more than throw gas grenades and use a prod. They're full of it. I know for a fact from when you were at the academy that you can do more than throw gas grenades and use a prod.
They think I'm pulling a Paul. They think I'm like Paul. Well, some of them. Well, they wouldn't be wrong in some instances. Alright, let's get some water. It's customary.
Manderley said he's busy, but to wait outside his office.
Alright. Some of these offices should be open now. They weren't the first time. Such as that one.
Don't listen to what they're saying about the shootout in the park and Hell's Kitchen. You had other priorities.
Yes.
Agent Navarro was grinding gears over how you handled Castle Clinton.
This office is open now.
Just filling out a report on the mop-up operation. I saw quite a bit of action today.
And did you do all right?
I think they give us these things to make sure we don't forget how to read and write. Is it 5 kills get you the red eye? I think I'll put 5. I think they give us these things to make sure we don't forget how to read and write.
And this one? Some trank darts. This one doesn't have a computer. Let's go to our own office. Do you have any reward for coming in here? Nah. Conference room. Is it worth it? Something in there that I could stand to use.
I heard about the raid. Don't sweat it. I'm sure Paul had his reasons.
I don't understand. What are you doing?
Your brother's always one step ahead of the rest of us.
You think that's funny?
Yes.
I'd like to know what the feds are doing down in the cell block. Those jerks from Washington think they own the place.
Yeah. Gonna hack this.
Long night, huh?
Woo!
Agent?
Agent?
You'll see. Tomorrow the Coalition will be kissing his ass.
Before I go in for this meeting, I'm gonna go downstairs and talk to Alex, IMA, and Sam Carter. Hey, Shannon.
Carry on, Agent.
Yeah.
Stop following me.
I'm not. You just happen to be here.
I've already reported you once.
Good.
Carry on, Agent.
Don't listen to what they're saying about the shootout in the park and Hell's Kitchen. You had other
Yeah, I mean-
priorities.
Where you at? Yeah, he's at the operating table. Before I talk to them, heal me up. Since I'm not going to be doing too much swimming. Okay.
You might talk to my friend. He's a little down. I knew what I was getting into when I joined up. Better I take a bullet than an innocent civilian.
What you got to say?
I took a few hits tonight. The doc had to operate.
We'll get well soon, soldier.
Yes, sir. I will. Dr. Reyes said they took the bullet out, but I still feel it in my stomach.
Phantom
It's
pain.
like a piece of ice. He also said I lost my spleen. Dr. Reyes said they took the bullet out, but I still feel it in my stomach.
Looks pretty bad down here.
Keeps getting worse, too. It must be raining bullets out there.
The NSF aren't kidding around. How you holding up?
Fine. I lost one of the privates because a refrigeration unit went down. That's always hard.
You've got a lot in your hands. Don't beat yourself up over faulty equipment.
By the way, we aren't in such shambles that we can't spare a few medkits. Check the storage closet.
Thank you.
You certainly made an impression on the troops tonight. Looks like it's going to be a late night for both of us.
Yeah.
Looks like it's going to be a late night for both of us.
Very late. And we are fully hit. Alright, let's go.
Still
visit
haven't had a
Alex.
chance to clean my gun.
I never clean my gun. There should be more stuff down here. Where is it? Yeah, there's a few things. Some chits, 100, and a lockpick. So. And Alex is not here. But he left us a multi-tool. Let's go visit Sam. Heck is Alex at? Get over here, Sam.
Agent Denton, marvelous. In addition to an accuracy weapon modification, I've got a couple of multi-tools.
Mr. Carter, can I ask you a question?
Certainly.
I'm getting the impression that Unatco is focused more on military operations than law enforcement.
The
Yeah.
focus has shifted lately, I agree.
The only way Anna would have been satisfied is if I'd executed every terrorist in Castle Clinton. The standing order seems to be shoot to kill.
Direct intervention is always part of the game. In my day, we were just more civilized about it.
Civilized. That's the word. I guess I was expecting a little more class from the world's anti-terrorist organization.
We just have to strike a balance. Why don't I throw in an extra clip with those multi-tools? I trust you will be able to judge when one or the other is appropriate for achieving mission objectives.
Thank you. Gave me a lot of stuff. We're just more focused on fighting than actually helping. He's starting to notice. So, we have accuracy. We're going to put that in our sniper. And that's that.
I'm sure you'll do a good job.
So am I.
Manderley says only senior staff members can interview the prisoners.
I don't think you're supposed to be down here, Agent.
I'm not. But guess what? I am. We'll be back. I'll be back. Let's go upstairs and talk to Manderley. Some darts.
I was here first.
Yeah.
Mr. Manderley is in a meeting, JC. You'll have to wait.
I was told to report for a debriefing.
A debriefing. Do not worry. I will state in my report that I was satisfied with your performance.
I heard others. I heard otherwise. I don't think you were satisfied.
Be quiet. I am trying to listen. You'll have to wait a minute. Mr. Manderley is busy. What's the idea, JC? Hey, I'm trying to work.
No, you're not.
Hey, I'm trying to work. A bureaucrat from Washington. See if he asks for any of our opinions.
I don't think he cares.
Wait in line.
Just fire the arrogant son of a bitch.
I wasn't exaggerating. He's our best agent.
We don't need him.
Talking
We've
about
got his
Paul.
brother, and more are on the way.
He knows nothing.
I think he does. You should never have sent him to Hong Kong.
Let's be sensible. We have to look at the whole record.
Look, I understand. He was your
He's
pet
your pet
project,
project.
but it's out of my hands. Now that the shipment's been lost.
I know. I will comply with the order.
That's all I ask. Carry on. I'm going downstairs to interrogate the prisoners.
Thank you. 'Cause that's
I
what I'm
cannot
gonna
wait forever. He will see you when he's ready. I am next.
do. He said, "Oh." He walks like he has something up
Carry
his
on, Agent.
butt.
Agent Denton, at your service.
Hey.
Denton. Yes, I hear you're turning out to be quite an asset to the Coalition.
Doing my best, sir. Forgive me, but I do not believe I know your name.
We aren't ready for an introduction yet. No, it's not time. Just keep your nose to the pavement. You'll be well rewarded.
I know who you are.
Trust
though.
me. You
your
aren't
head
needed,
down.
Agent.
We keep our head down. I'm gonna go meet him down where the prisoners are,
I've already reported you once.
and you can do it again.
Long night, huh?
Let's go beat this dude down here. I found this out myself back in the day when I was playing this, and I always wondered, like, I wonder if I can get in there with him. So I just waited on him as he opened the door. Just
I won't
slid
say
right on
anything,
in,
but I think you should go.
and it worked. I'm still discovering new things about this game, even after playing it so many years.
Manderley will chew us out if he finds out you were here.
All right, here's
I don't
our
think you're
chance.
supposed to be down here, Agent.
He's gonna open it, and we slide right in.
We're looking
Thank
to
you.
you to set an example.
I'm gonna stand right here.
I have one question.
What is
They
it?
already asked. I don't know.
One must admire a man who can keep a secret because he has value. What you know more than others makes money and gives you a measure
money.
of power.
Makes
You
me
Walton
happy.
Simons? You think I could be bribed?
Margaret Forsyth under NSF protection in Queens. Your son Richard attending Bronx Science. You see, I have a few relevant facts myself. Care to make a trade?
You wouldn't dare.
I'll give you 2 seconds to decide. Get out of here, Denton. This is none of your business.
I can sum it all up in one word. Self-reliance. That's what
Talk
we
to this
stand
dude.
for.
How about you tell me where that shipment is being taken?
Unatco assumes that people are incapable of protecting themselves, and
These guys
therefore
know what
should
they're talking
submit to
about.
surveillance and intimidation by an outside force. We won't do it.
Time's
We
up.
won't do it.
Where is the NSF taking the ambrosia?
They asked me already. I don't know.
Need I remind you that in the case of a national emergency, FEMA has a list of 6 million Americans who will be transported to detention centers? Your tabloids call it RX-84.
Yeah, including the President, Congress, and the Supreme Court.
Your
In my
point.
position, I find it very easy to add names to that list.
Go to hell.
It's threatening.
The governments of the world believe an average citizen should not face the threat of terrorism alone.
We don't need your help. The technology exists today for an individual to protect his property against explosives, firearms, surveillance, intrusion, contamination.
Get the hell out of here, Denton.
350 million fortresses is not my idea of the land of the free.
It's better than one big fortress constructed by a corrupt government against its people.
The United States government has had emergency powers since World War II. We've never left a state of war.
Speak for yourself. The federal government is just responding to a threat.
A government should be about more than self-perpetuation.
You will confess, by the way. I don't like to dirty my hands with that sort of thing, but you will confess.
It's simple numbers. Big companies pay like 2% tax. Well, you and me, we pay like 50. It's the tax code that makes sure big bureaucracy gets bigger and people have no power.
You have an assignment in New York, Agent. I expect you to follow orders.
Let's get back to the subject of the missing vaccine.
All taxes are social engineering. That's always been their real purpose.
I'm not going to stand here and listen to you badmouth the greatest democracy the world has ever known.
What
Sure.
happens is that politicians get money from big companies, so all the social engineering is for making big companies. Like I said, it's simple numbers.
Certain intellectual properties, aside from the quantities of vaccine, concern me deeply. Has the NSF made any attempt at reverse engineering?
Leave me alone.
A government shouldn't have to occupy its own country with troops. If there wasn't organized oppression, there wouldn't be organized resistance, and what you call terrorism would not exist.
If you wanted to save people, you could have unloaded the whole shipment in Manhattan. Why the airlift?
You said it yourself. Secrets are power.
You can lock me up, but you can't lock up the truth. A government shouldn't have to occupy its own country with troops.
Telling the truth.
We have less civilized ways of making you talk.
If there wasn't organized oppression, there wouldn't be organized resistance, and what you call terrorism would not exist.
I am a patient man.
Ask me if I care.
But not that patient. You saw nothing, Denton. Report to Manderley.
I tried to get him. Tried to save them both. But he's unconscious at least. And he had a health kit.
Your turn. See what you can find out in Manhattan. The real plague, eating at the minds of the American people, is secessionism, regionalism, this new arrogance and sense of entitlement. Once the bug bites, you've already lost the patient. Do you have even a passing interest in doing your job?
A little bit.
Quit screwing around. Leave, damn it.
Damn it.
Do you have even a passing interest in doing your job? Quit screwing around. Leave, damn it.
And I'm done. I'm gone. Alright, we did it.
I won't say anything, but I think you should go.
Talking about.
I am losing valuable time.
You still haven't gone in there?
I cannot wait forever. He will see you when he's ready.
Okay, jeez.
Hello, JC. Come in. Clerical task first. Your op bonus is split between the Castle Clinton and warehouse objectives, 500 each. You get the full 1,000 plus 200 for how you handle the hostage situation in the Battery Park subway station.
Thank you.
Good work across the board.
Thank you, sir. Who is that you were meeting with?
Politics, bureaucracy, mismanagement. JC, I've got some bad news. The mission failed.
I would have taken out that JoJo punk, but he wasn't even in the warehouse.
Never mind that. He slipped out before you even got to New York.
What about the shipment?
I'm just going to say it straight, JC. Your brother screwed up. We got nothing, and he's taking the heat this time. The Coalition is letting him go.
What went wrong?
We don't know. He hasn't reported back. The rest of the strike force says he lost his nerve.
I think he was trying to avoid casualties. In Hell's Kitchen, instead of clips for the troops, he was issuing tear gas.
Whatever the case, now it's your turn. We've got one more chance to retake that shipment.
Has it been located?
Take the chopper back to the city. We know they plan to put the Ambrosia on a plane, but we don't know which airfield.
Where should I start?
If I were the NSF, I'd be moving it through the subways, the abandoned parts of the infrastructure.
I'll check out the subways.
I have been waiting for 20 minutes.
Sorry, Anna. What is it?
I would like to be reassigned to Agent Herman.
Why? Is Agent Denton?
He completed his objective, but our tactics are incompatible.
In other words, he didn't kill everything in sight.
Correct.
He could have made a more thorough search for NSF targets, yes.
Our pilot Jock is waiting for you at the helipad. Let's not be hasty. He will improve.
That's what you said about his brother.
Let me say this once. That's a sore spot, and you know it.
You should have listened to me.
Aha. End of meeting. You have a lot to teach, JC. And that's why you're his partner.
Nevertheless, I will submit my concerns in writing to Walton Simons, as I did regarding Paul.
If you see your brother, send him my way. He did...
You have your orders for Mr. Manderley. Get moving.
Don't forget to check in with Carter and Reyes.
Already did.
Why are you still here? Good luck, JC. Good luck, JC.
She's going back to her
You have your orders for Mr. Mandel.
spot, and I'm getting out of here.
Hope this one turns out a little better.
Hopefully.
Your chopper's ready, Agent. Good luck out there.
Thank you. Look who's coming back
Get
here.
on the helicopter, Mr. Denton. Simons did not appreciate your interference. Please do not keep us waiting. We are needed inside. Please do not keep us waiting. We are needed inside.
Agent Navarro was grinding gears over how you handled Castle Clinton.
Let's go.
Yes. Let's. And that's going to do it for this part. And I will catch you guys in the next one when we're back in New York City.